Hello everyone, Tech1421 here. Welcome to part number 5 in my mini-series for the quest for the quarter Quell for January 2015 for these MCPVP hardcore games. This again is part number 5. This was my 15th win. It was my final win that I needed in order to qualify for the quarter Quell for the month of January 2015. I was teaming with Amp1520, who I actually teamed with in the quarter Quell, and in this particular video I am going to be talking about all the strategies that we had going into the quarter Quell, all the ideas that we had to try to use and what kits we wanted to use for the quarter Quell itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and run down the list and give you guys the ideas that we had going in, and hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. It was pretty fun. Amp went to Flash. I again was Monster, of course, because I was trying to qualify with Monster. And we got pretty lucky early on with some chests, and we got some early kills. And we also went and mined for a little bit and then hunted down a few players. So it was a really fun little gameplay, and I do hope you enjoy that. So essentially, before I give you the rundown of the kits that we wanted to use, I first wanted to give you guys our thoughts of what we wanted to do, our strategies going into the quarter Quell. So this was a soup quarter Quell, and we knew that we weren't very good at souping, we aren't very good at hotkeying, not the greatest at PvPing, etc. So we didn't really want to go guns a-blazing and try to, test our luck at trying to just kill people on the ground with our PvP skills, because we knew we weren't going to win. We knew we weren't going to get very far if we did that. So essentially, we wanted to tower up somehow, some way. So we needed to find some good towering kits, and then we wanted to look at all the kits that would be really good against towers. So we had to kind of take that into mind, what kits people could use. Remember, there's no Ender Mage or anything like that, but there are some really good anti-fall kits and kits that could be used easily to get to our tower and kind of counteract our towering strategy. So we had to think about what kits other people had to their repertoire or whatever, what kits they could be using, and we wanted to go from there. So first off, Amp wanted to go Gambler. He qualified with Gambler. He thought it'd be really funny to try the entire game to get like full diamond armor just by sitting up in a tower somewhere. And if we both went Gambler, it would just make it really funny if either one of us either got full diamond or insta-death. It just kind of be a little bit of a funny play on things, and I eventually convinced him not to do that because I wanted to actually try to win. I knew it probably was very unlikely that we'd actually be able to win, but I wanted to get as far as we could, and I wanted to actually get my first kill in the quarter Quell because I've never gotten a kill before in the quarter Quell. So this would be my third quarter Quell game that I'd be playing, and I really just wanted at least one kill. That's just my goal going into this one. So then we kind of did the rundown on a few other kits. We thought that Switch or Jackhammer would be really good. We tested it out, we tried it out, and the problem with this combination, and you may have seen my quick clip that I had on Jackhammer and Switcher, it works really well when you get the trap working, but it's really bad against team of twos, and essentially in the quarter Quell, all you're going to run up against is team of twos. You're just going to be really rare for you just to find a single solo player, unless of course their teammate got killed or something. But a lot of people are trucing, a lot of people are teaming up, and it would just be pretty hard to make that kind of thing work. So we decided that we wanted to do something with Jackhammer involved. We thought that'd be really good. So then we went ahead and looked at all the other kits, and we decided on 3 main kits that we thought would be really good with Jackhammer. And those kits were Rogue, Spectre, and Cultivator. And I'll kind of tell you the strategies behind each one. Rogue would be really good because one of the biggest threats for our tower is essentially Phantom. And what this would allow us to do is if a Phantom were to try to fly up into our tower, we can use the Rogue kit, and they would lose their kit and fall all the way down, and potentially we'd try to make them die from fall damage is the whole goal there. So that's the one thing that we can use with the Rogue kit. Jackhammer also would allow us to not only get a lot of wood at the very beginning of the game to go ahead and pillar up, because remember, with the Jackhammer kit, for the first 2 minutes of invincibility period, you can't actually jackhammer anything, so you can just use it as a regular old stone axe and get a ton of building materials out of wood. So that'd be really nice if we could do that. The next thing that we want to do is the Spectre with Jackhammer. And Spectre, if anyone actually managed to get up to our tower, what we can do is we can make this kind of little maze up in the air, where we kind of bait them towards Amp, whoever was Jackhammer, and then we'd go up behind them with the spec tray. We'd be invisible for 20 seconds, and then we try to knock them off the tower. And we build this kind of contraption to let us do that. The next one was Cultivator Jackhammer, and this is actually the kit that we actually went. So this is what we actually went in the Quarter Quell. We went a Jackhammer, Cultivator, and you'll see how it worked. I don't want to spoil anything, but the whole idea behind this is we can get unlimited amount of building materials if we got the saplings, and we can just go over anywhere we wanted to with the Jackhammer and try to kill people in that way. So hopefully that all makes sense. Hopefully you can kind of see the similarities between the kits. But yeah, we decided to go Cultivator Jackhammer after all that. And again, part number 6, you'll just have to wait and see how it all went. But that was win number 15. I qualified, so that's pretty fantastic. And I'll see everyone with the actual Quarter Quell itself. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see everyone later. Peace.